now like to warmly welcome Ms. Shobha Tharoor Srinivasan, and Ms. Smita Tharoor. I would like to invite upon the stage Ms. I would like to invite upon the stage Ms. Nishta Gautam. Could I please invite Ms. Anantita Chatterjee, Executive Trustee of Prabha Khaitan Foundation, and Ms. Esha Datta, Honorary Convener and of Northeast Affairs and Ehsaas Women of Calcutta, to felicitate our guests. Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Ms. Shobha Tharoor Srinivasan, and Ms. Smita Tharoor, and Ms. Nishta Gautam. Today we are pleased to present our guests for the evening with terracotta artifacts from Central India. Terracotta artifacts are objects made from baked earth, a type of porous, reddish-brown clay fire at relatively low temperatures. I would also request Ms. Nidhi Jhunjhunwala, Chairperson of FICCI Flow Calcutta, and Ms. Neha Saraf of FICCI Flow Calcutta to grace the stage and felicitate the guests. May I kindly request Ms. Nishta Gautam to take over and commence the conversation. Over to you.
No, it is on, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Kolkata. So, how do you feel about three of them together on stage in a city that is very close to their heart?
Absolutely.
Excited? Yes. Fantastic. I'm equally excited, and because I've known three of them in different capacities, and I have I have a long list of questions for all of you, but I have to start with you first, okay? We are going in the birth order. You're the eldest, so of course, and you're also the odd one out.
Can you hear us?
Yes. Yeah, being the only gentleman here, you're also the odd one out. So yes, let's ask the first two. Has to be that. Has to be. So I have to ask just two questions, and we can forget about it. We can have a side party. All right. You have to forget that you're a diplomat and a politician, and you have to cross your heart and hope to die. And you have to tell us, who's your favorite sister here?
The kind of question that no author likes to answer, which is your favorite book of the movie? You cannot choose amongst your siblings, your children, or your books.
Always you can.
No,
You just choose not to.
I can't. It depends, of course. I mean, the problem with me, I am a father of twins as well. And I have two sisters who are practically like twins. So I always think of them in the plural. And the one complaint they have against me is I'm constantly saying they instead of a specific you or her. It's always they. And that's something they don't like. They feel I deny them their individuality.
I'm 100% sure there is a lot that they do not like apart from just
Probably.
being referred to as they. Shobha, having Shashi Tharoor as your brother, he takes the limelight all the time. Smita, having Shashi Tharoor as your brother, Shobha, you have to go first and then I'll. Yes, Smita.
First of all, I want to say thank you for coming to listen to us. It really is exciting, both for my sister and me, to be back in Kolkata. We spent our school years here, and it is truly, though I try not to say that too much in public, it is my favorite city in India. And my friends are here, we went to school here, and to be in the Birla auditorium to look on at all of you is something I really want to say thank you. So thank you for coming in the middle of the day to listen to us. How is it to be in Shashi's? Well, now that I'm building a career in the writing field, it is a question that I am often asked. And I have a very glib but very sincere answer. I always say, I don't feel like I'm in his shadow, I am in his light. And I mean that when I say it, that he's very lucky, I would say, when we're close with him, we say that he has two very devoted, adoring sisters, and we are that.
I'm lucky.
And so I love to see him shine, and he shines everywhere. It's a little bit of a hazard to go anywhere with him, though, because if you're in a crowd, you literally have to hold on to his kurta, because there's people trying to sort of mob for selfies, and I'm as it is with my girth and everything, quite imbalanced, and I'm afraid of falling down.
Smita.
Yeah, I mean, I want to echo what Shobha has just said. Straight up, Calcutta is my most favorite city in India, so much so that my Irish husband and I have a home here. And we try and escape the London winters, which is where I live, to be in my favorite city. So I'm thrilled to be here with my siblings, because the last time that the three of us were together on stage was in Bradford in the United Kingdom, which was for Shobha's book launch, Good Innings, about our mother. And so it's wonderful that we are able to be here together in our favorite city. So I must kind of reiterate that. Regarding Shash, I mean, he's 6 years older than I am. He's been my hero. I've always looked up to him. He's always been taller than I, so I have to look up to him. But jokes aside, as we become grown into adults, where the generation gap changes, and that 6-year age gap doesn't matter anymore, we're friends, we're advisors to each other. I tell him off, he tells me off. That's what relationships are about. And all three of us live in 3 different continents. And we work very, very hard having a close, loving relationship. So it's not about shadow, it's not about that. This is Shash. Yes, he's famous. Yes, he's amazing. Yes, we know all the wonderful things that all of you know and we know too, and we're proud of him for that. But he's our brother, number one, and that's really what matters to us.
Totally. Let me just endorse that. Not only is this relationship extremely important to each of us, but what's been particularly gratifying for all of us as parents is that the next generation is equally close. So that Smita's children, Shobha's and mine, have, though they've grown up in 3 different continents, as Smita points out, have actually become and remained very close to each other. And thank God for modern communication and WhatsApp and the internet, because they are constantly in touch with each other. We're a family group in which everyone is busy pulling everyone else's leg, and you forget about fame or limelight or any such thing very quickly when you're in a family group.
Absolutely, because leg pulling happens, and which is what we're going to do a bit of with you. But you're the kind of brother, who tends to get protective, and in the process of being protective, tends to be a little overbearing.
No, look, I
did you grow up like
think
that?
I might have been, but the only thing is I went off to college at the age of 16, when they were still not yet at the age when they really needed protection. So they escaped my being too much around in their teens and their adolescence. But whenever I was back in between, yes, I was a bit of an elder brother. I don't know how they experienced it, but I took that fairly seriously, and it mattered to me. As we grow older, as Smita said, they really became much more like equals. Shobha, in some ways, because she had a home and a flourishing environment early on in life in California, I must say that I would go to her almost in the spirit that I might have wanted to go to my mother. She really was sort of in that sense, though she's much younger than me, almost like a nurturing elder sister rather than the other way around.